welcome to Mitsubishi. My name is Josh and today we're doing a walk around video on this stunning 2015 Toyota GTS 86. Starting off at the front, you will notice that Subaru and Toyota's design of these vehicles is absolutely phenomenal. Toyota's exterior design with Subaru's boxer engine just makes this car remarkable to drive. Starting off at the front, however, the features you will notice all the way through the vehicle have been designed for maximum airflow and aerodynamics. That sharp headlight there does have that beautiful DRL that runs through the middle. That projector beam there is going to give you the maximum visibility on the road as well. We've got the headlight washers just fitted to this as well, so if your headlights do get a bit dusty, you can keep them nice and clean. In here we have got fog lights and indicators. Once again, the way the glass around that indicator is built is for maximum aerodynamics. Now we do have a little indicator built into the side fender here as well. It is nice and subtle, but it does still keep that whole side of the vehicle clean. Just on that first alloy wheel, I do apologize, we have still got a bit of overspray from the cleaning spray. However, that alloy wheel is still in really good condition, completely unmarked, and it is a beautiful design as well. Along here, once again, we've got that nice groove in there with that 86 badging on the side, and you do get those pistons that fire sideways and that 86 badging right in the middle there. So being a boxer engine, obviously the pistons do fire side to side, which is why the badge on this vehicle is so clever. We've got the side mirrors and door handles, which are color coordinated. Really sleek design once again on those side mirrors, and it is full keyless entry and ignition. So pressing the little button on the door here does lock it if I had the key in my pocket, but when we open it up, simply putting your hand in the door does open it up. Having a look inside the car, we do get those beautiful suede and leather seats, which are very sportily designed. They are designed to hug you when you are driving the vehicle, and they are a very comfortable feel as well. Real credit to the previous owner for not kicking their door open, as it would be very easy in a car this low. However, as you can see, unscuffed door there. Next alloy wheel, once again really good condition and still plenty of tread left in that tire as well. Making our way along the back, once again, for maximum airflow, we have got that low mounted spoiler there with the overhang on the edges here. Once again, just cuts the air really nicely. And down here we have actually got that reverse fog light and reverse tail light in there, and those two chrome tip exhausts that do sit just in that back splitter there. Now the splitter is a really nice sporty design with that carbon fiber there as well. Opening the boot up, there's a button under there. You've got a reverse camera as well, just to help you back this up. But considering how small this vehicle is, it does actually have a really nice sized boot, so you can fit plenty in there. And just on here, just to save space, they haven't actually put a spare tire in it, but you get your full spare tire inflation kit and a first aid kit as well. Touch wood, you never actually have to use that. Closing that back up, and if we make our way along the side here, once again, the tail lights here do mimic the headlights in their shape, but they do look absolutely stunning from behind as well. Once again, that next alloy wheel there, it does have one very minor mark there, which you do have to look pretty hard to spot, but you've still got plenty of tread left in those tires as well. Looking along this door here, once again, really good condition on the paintwork. There are a couple of very minor marks on the door here, but nothing really too concerning with the 2015 model vehicle. And the next alloy wheel, the one that does cop the most amount of scratches usually because it is parked next to the curb, has one very minor mark there, but other than that, completely unmarked, really good condition. And as you can tell from the exterior, the vehicle has been looked after really well. What we'll do now is pop the bonnet and have a look at the engine. Taking a look under the bonnet now, what we have here is the Subaru's iconic boxer engine. As you can see, just on the top of the engine bay here, it does say Toyota and Subaru, so really good collaboration by two very reliable and incredible vehicle manufacturers. But in terms of the specs of this engine, you do get 4-cylinder 2-liter boxer engine. It is a 6-speed automatic gearbox that you get in this vehicle. The ANCAP safety rating of this car is 5 stars, and you've got 7 airbags, which is awesome to know in a car this small. Now the power output from this engine, obviously being a boxer engine, you do get 147 kilowatts and a torque rating of 205 newton meters, so plenty of power and torque there from such a small engine. Now the fuel tank on this vehicle is 50 liters, and it is recommended that you only run it on 98 for maximum performance. The fuel consumption is a remarkable 7.1 liters per 100, which is incredible for a boxer engine. Depending on your driving style, you could see an average fuel distance of about 704 kilometers from a full tank. Now, one more thing is the way the engine bay is actually designed. They do have these strut braces here, which go straight from above the suspension to the chassis of the vehicle, and it does actually hold the car, and it gives you a remarkable amount of control around corners when you are driving. Look inside the 86 now. Just on the driver's side door here, we do get that red stitching that you will notice that continues throughout the vehicle, but just here we have got that leather wrapped armrest there, and on the driver's side door here you've got the controls for your power windows, so they are both automatic up and down. Just above that, your central locking button and your window lock. Next to that again, we have got a button that lets you actually fold in your side mirrors if you needed to. On the right hand side here, we've got the brightness control for your cluster and the boot release as well. On the right hand stalk, we've got our indicators and dusk sensing headlights, so if you leave it in automatic, the car will actually decide when it needs to use the headlights. And on the left hand side, we have got our washers and wipers. Now the steering wheel itself does have a very nice design. It is pretty blank, but you don't need much on a steering wheel in a sports car. Behind the steering wheels you have got paddle shifters, which are always fun to shift with if you did want to control your gears manually. And standard in all Toyota models, you do get your cruise control on a little lever on the bottom right of the steering wheel. Having a look in the center here, sorry, one more thing I will point out about the cluster, if you can see it, you do get a digital speedometer in the middle of your rev tacho there, and obviously being a sports car you do get the rev tacho right there in the middle, so really big rev tacho, and it does rev all the way up to 9,000 at the end of the red line. Having a look in the center screen here, in terms of your audio, you do get AM and FM radio, you've got Bluetooth, iPod connectivity and CD as well. And the great thing is you also get navigation, so if you did need to use your Navi, you have got that option as well. You've got that carbon fiber trimming that goes all the way through the middle. Once again, it just looks really nice as well. You've got a digital clock just down here, and the way they have designed this interior is absolutely incredible. So let me just put this in reverse and show you the reverse camera quickly. You can see the reverse camera, sorry, the rear bumper right there as well. But the way they've designed these buttons, once again, just has a really sporty, raw look to it, because all these buttons are just little levers just like that. I'm going to turn that temperature down because it is getting a little bit hot in the vehicle. But just in here you've got a bit of storage as well if you wanted to store some coins or something, and your AUX and USB inputs are just behind this flap here, and then your engine ignition button is just here as well, so you just put your foot on the brake and press the start button to start the car. Now the shifter itself, really nice leather wrapped shifter, does look like a manual shifter, however it is automatic, and it does feel really nice to shift through as well. If you did want to drive it as a manual, however, just bump it to the right and you can shift through the gears manually. Behind that again, we've got traction control and your sport or snow mode settings, so you can actually choose which mode you wanted to drive this in. Then you've got the VSC Sport, which is your full sports settings, so it changes your traction control and everything. Behind here you've got two heated front seats and the leather wrapped armrest, sorry, a leather wrapped hard handbrake. Just in here we've got a little bit of storage, two cup holders and a little slot for a phone or something if you wanted to put a phone there, and you can actually completely get rid of that if you just wanted to use it as storage. You've also got a 12-volt socket in there, which is absolutely amazing. The other thing is this center cup holder is actually movable, so you can move it from the back to the front and it will just clip into place if you get it in the right position, just like that. Having a look in the back seat now, you do get two back seats. Probably wouldn't put a full-size adult in the back, however you have got the ISO fixes for baby car seats if you wanted to put a baby seat in the back. you for taking the time out of your day to watch the walk-around video, and once again this beautiful 86. I hope I have given you plenty of information, and if you want to know anything else, please just give us a call and ask. The number is 99070555. Just one more thing, I would recommend you ask us about our premium mechanical protection plan, because that is going to give you an extra 5 years of cover on 181 electrical and mechanical components of your vehicle. There is plenty more included in that plan, so it is incredible value. The other thing I would recommend is please ask us about glass coat, because that's going to protect the paintwork of this vehicle for, once again, the lifetime of the vehicle itself. If you want to know anything more about either of those things, please do give us a call. And even though there are additional costs, Mario or Julie can work it into your finance, into a package that will suit your needs, and it'll only adjust your payments by a very small amount. Once again, please go check out our Google reviews. We're sitting on 4.8 stars with over 900 reviews from customers Australia-wide. People enjoy dealing with us. We make the process nice and easy, and we like to make sure that you are getting into a good quality vehicle from the right people. Once again, before I go, the number to call is 99070555. My name is Josh, and thank you so much for watching.